how welcome we were in Germany, when Germany at that time already was besieged by, what was it, 51 countries? 51 countries. They were struggling for their lives, and they took us in as their own.
Tell us the story about the delousing.
Well, I only find out the real story now. I did not know this for the longest time, but we were all put into what looked like a great big bathroom, I guess, because they had these shower things at the top, and we were put onto benches. We were all stark naked, old and young. Of course, the sexes were separated, but we all had to sit in a row. And then somehow, and I don't know how it happened, but somehow the rumor started that they were going to gas us. I have to tell you that this is really true. This is what happened. And what happened eventually is that they rained from the shower heads. They rained soap and water on us. And the reason for that was that we had to be deloused. We were so full of lice through that. Our hair was cut. And they rained soap and water on us. And I do not remember if there were any towels, but we came out, and this happened prior. You see, we had to be clean to be naturalized. Yes. So this happened prior to that.
Otherwise.
That's right.
Germans had to be clean in
those
those
right.
days,
And I remember how embarrassed these people were to sit there stark naked. So when I hear about the shower heads and the Holocaust and all of that, I know exactly what it was. That was soap and water raining down on us to delouse us. That's what it was. And where the story came from, that those were dangerous shower heads, I don't know. That must have come out of the Russian propaganda in those years, because I remember it very clearly, that there was a rumor,
In other words,
we were going to be done in.
These simple people were afraid of this procedure?
We were afraid of this procedure, yeah. And if I can tell, you can cut it out if it doesn't
so
belong.
it's like Steven Spielberg, that everybody in Schindler's List is waiting for the gas to come in.
And all it
lo and
is
behold, all it was
soap and water came raining
yeah.
down on us in this great big, we called it banya, which is a Russian word for a washroom. Bathroom, yeah, but it was a big one, a communal bathroom. It was huge, I would say. It was, the way I remember it, of course I was little, but the way I remember it, I would say it was at least 30 by 30. It must have been built for that purpose, to wash us down like dogs. Yeah.
But most people, of course, don't know is that the Germans had drawn a line from the Baltic, or actually from the North Cape virtually all the way down to the Bosporus, and anybody that came across that line, whether he was German or Mennonite, Jews for that matter, anybody in Europe could not go across that line without being deloused, because they wanted to keep lice out of Europe, because lice were so dangerous to public health.
That's right. So that was
don't
the
feel
first
badly, you were not picked on because you were Mennonites or Lutherans.
Or the same for the cutting of hair. I mean, we were all shorn bald in order to stop the louse problem that we had. Everybody had lice in the war. You know, I mean, this was just common knowledge that everybody had lice, and then of course we had to be deloused and put into Germany.
So Jews cannot claim unique victim status?
No, they cannot. And when I hear the stories about them losing their hair, big deal. None of us had hair.
Yeah.
So that was my take on it.
And how about the cattle cars?
Well, the cattle cars was pretty much the same story, because we considered ourselves lucky if we could ride in a cattle car, of course, because then we did not depend on horses, we did not have to walk on foot. Man, that was luxury, to ride a cattle car. And yes, they were crammed full of people, and yes, it was